Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Welcome to episode number 110 in the book of the Gospel of John. Today is the promise of an orphan killer. Kind of the bad news is you're already an orphan. Here's the context. Jesus is going to be killed in less than 24 hours and crucified. So his words are precious, and many, many of them are sweet, sweet, sweet. He's talking about sending his Holy Spirit and all the benefits that are going to accrue with him being here. In all this rainbows and puppies of good news, he drops a bomb, and that is, you are already an orphan. But I'm not going to leave you that way. That's the good news. So this is from John, chapter number 14. I'm going to start in verse 16 where I was yesterday, just to get rolling. And I will ask the Father, and he will give you another helper, capital H, to be with you forever, even the Spirit of truth. So he's saying, I'm introducing the Holy Spirit here, whom the world cannot receive because it neither sees him nor knows him. You know him, for he dwells with you and will be in you. I will not leave you as orphans. I will come to you. Let me say that again, verse 18. I will not leave you as orphans. I will come to you. Yet a little while, and the world will see me no more. But you will see me. Because I live, you also will live. In that day you will know that I am in my Father, and you in me, and I in you. So here's the shocking thing for me today is you are already an orphan. He says, I will not leave you as an orphan. But the point is, you already stand in the position of needing adoption. It's not you're going to be an orphan someday, or possibly someday, or maybe. It's a statement of current reality. You are alone in the world. Think about this. Being an orphan, not connected to a spiritual family, having no, family protection, no family resources. You have no spiritual parent to rely on. So here's my best definition of an orphan. When Mother's Day and Father's Day comes around, you have no one to send a card to, no one to call. So this is Jesus saying, and he's saying this accurate. He's calling balls and strikes here. This is not you might be an orphan. It's like, no, wait a minute. You already are an orphan. You are already an orphan as you go through life without my remedy for your orphanhood. So the bad news in today's passage is your current state. It's you are an orphan. So if you are a not yet Christian listening to this podcast, I'm so glad that you're here. The bad news is, however, hey, you're an orphan. The great news is I'm not going to leave you like this. Now, how is that? Though I am leaving, through crucifixion and later the ascension into heaven, I'm not going to leave you as an orphan. How is that? Today's passage says, I will come to you. 18, how? Will be via the Holy Spirit, the Spirit of Christ. I will be visible to you. Verse 19, yet a little while and the world will see me no more, but you will see me. So Jesus stays visible in real time by the presence of the Holy Spirit. And Jesus says the opposite of, I'm dead to you after my death. He says, no, I'm going to come to you. The world can't see me, but you will see me. How is that? Well, I'm going to send the Spirit. So the Spirit is the orphan unmaker. The Spirit is the family maker. And in a sense today, for the title, the Spirit is the orphan killer. You're in me, I am in you. I'm alive after death, and ultimately, you're going to be similarly alive. So the take home here today is there are many who walk in our world today as orphans, unconnected to you and your family. And I want for them to become family, and so do you. So how do we on this planet make someone not an orphan? So I want to tell you a little story as I'm thinking about the efforts that's required to make someone not an orphan. So I have a family friend who went all the way to Siberia, literally. So they went to the ends of the earth, all the way around the planet, to adopt, to make somebody not an orphan, to wrestle a child from the evil Soviet Empire, to make him not an orphan. And they had to fight for many, many months at great effort, great cost, to make this child not an orphan. It required great sacrifice on their part. They traveled as far as they could go at great personal risk, at personal hardship. when they found out the cost in time, money, exhaustion, and effort, travel, politics, bureaucracy, language, they did not say, I'm going to leave you as an orphan. No, that was just how to make a family before the adoption. Then after the adoption, all the things that go into making a family, the meals, the bedtimes, the lessons, the tuition, all those other things, all that stuff that makes a family. It costs a lot to make a human child, not an orphan. So think about Jesus for us, in regards to us. We have been orphans since the Garden of Eden. We all start out as orphans. So let's just acknowledge our current state. And that was the surprising part of the passage for me today is, we're outcasts, we're waifs, we're unattached, we're out of relationship with the caring family of God, out of family. So when we say, here's what an orphan says, like, who's mine? The answer is nobody. On Valentine's Day or Mother's Day or Father's Day, there's nobody that you make a phone call to. And that's the way we all start out. We all start as spiritual orphans. The passage today says we're already orphans. So that was the striking part to me. But the beautiful part of the passage is he says, I'm not going to leave you like this. The Spirit is the family maker. The Spirit is the orphan killer. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow.